Hi, 8th graders. It is week 9 of online learning, and it is our final week of school. A couple things that I want to remind you about. Please double check Infinite Campus and make sure that I have entered in everything correctly for you. That was my way of giving feedback so that you could see the different learning targets that we have been working on over fourth quarter. Also, I'm not able to say goodbye to you in person, which really breaks my heart. So please stop by one of my office hours this week just so I can give you a final farewell, wish you the best of luck, and I would just love to see your face one last time for this school year. So please stop by. And this week, I'm super excited for what we have in store for you. Usually, at the end of the school year, there is a tradition in 8th grade where you make a time capsule. So we wanted to hang on to that tradition, but we decided to change it up a little bit. So it is now a virtual time capsule, and it's going to work out well. I am so pumped about this. So let me show you what your virtual time capsule is going to look like. So here is my time capsule that I made to capture our year together. You'll notice at the top I included my name, so it says Mrs. Bustrom's Time Capsule of 2020. And then there is a title spot right here. I named mine Meeting in the Middle. You may pick whatever you want. I also included a picture up here, which you're welcome to do as well. And then there's an introduction at the top. This introduction at the top just gives a quick overview, a summary of our year together, and then I also maybe gave a little bit of a snapshot of what's going to be included in my virtual time capsule. So you might be thinking, okay, Mrs. Bustrom, what is a time capsule? Well, a time capsule is something where you go back and you reflect on a time in your life. And what we're going to do is we're going to reflect on middle school and specifically 8th grade. And then I want you to document what were the defining moments for you. Ponder on the future. What do you hope for as you move forward? And then just share your favorite memories from this year. And it's all going to be captured in this one spot. So I'll walk you through a couple of things that I included. The first entry I put here is the unforgettable promise. And anyone in my classes would know that at the beginning of the year, I introduced myself and I mentioned that I was on the Forte dance team and that I did a headstand in one of our routines. I showed this picture, and all year students kept asking me if I would do a headstand for them. Well, I wasn't able to show you in class, so instead, you'll notice I'm going to make a little video and put it on here. I haven't done that yet, but I will do that before this is shared with you. I also put an entry here for all of our sticky note footballs. Yes, these things were quite unforgettable, and I am happy that they may now forever rest in peace in the recycling bin. But I did put a little entry about those. Since this is a traditional assignment, this was something that I did in 8th grade, and we encourage students to write a letter to yourself. So if you click on this link, it will actually take you to the letter that I wrote to myself when I was in 8th grade. I got a little kick out of it, going back and reading some of the things that I wrote. But then I also wrote a letter to my future self, starting from this year to beyond, so that I can look at this later. I put an inspiring verse. I included a summer bucket list, some things that I hope to do and accomplish over the summer. So you can read through that. And then also I included an entry about the adventures of COVID-19. So I inserted a bunch of different pictures from the memories that I have during this time. And then I put a little caption at the bottom about what each of those pictures mean to me. So in summary, your time capsule is just a way to capture this moment in time, and then you can go back and look at this later in life and see what was going on in my life during 2020? What were my thoughts? What did I hope for? So it's just a fun way to capture that. And you'll also see in Google Classroom here, let me get this open, that there is an instruction sheet. And this instruction guide will walk you through the different steps of the time capsule. So the first thing is to walk through the example, and that's what I just showed you. And then open up the template, which I will show you in just a moment. So the template, it has a spot for you to put your own name, create a title, make an introduction, and then there are several blank tables. And you may use these tables however you would like. You can delete tables, you can add tables, add rows, add columns, change colors, use different fonts, insert pictures, you can put links, you can make videos. This is totally up to you however you want to create this. It's a keepsake for you. And back to the instructions here. When you're going through the template, you're going to want to access the menu down here, and the menu shows a list of different options for you to include. So I showed like the letter to your future self. Write down your favorite middle school memories. What were some life-changing moments? Talk about online learning. What did you do during COVID-19? You could do like a stuff you should know. Give a future 8th grader a little word of advice. What do they need to do to survive 8th grade? You could do a Hall of Fame or a Hall of Lame over some different books that you've read. Do some book reviews. You could also do a summer bucket list. Write a thank you note to somebody. Think about the question, if you could do this year over, what would you do differently? That could be a very interesting entry. Maybe you have a favorite food recipe. Go ahead and share that on here. Or create a top 10 list of any category of your choice. Or favorite quotes, poems, books, you name it. And if you have another idea, please create that, because we would love to add it to our future list if you have another idea. And as you're working through your time capsule, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. But make sure that you turn this in by the end of the week and print off a copy for yourself so that you can keep it and that you can look back on this later. I'm just really excited to see what you guys create and to see the different designs that you guys put together. Okay, so that is our week together. I just wanted to end this video saying thank you for an awesome first year. I absolutely loved working with each and every one of you. I learned so much, and you guys will most definitely be an unforgettable class because you were my very first class of 8th graders. Also, I just wish you the best of luck in high school and beyond. And don't ever hesitate to reach out to me in the future because I would love to continue to connect with you. All right, so go out there and enjoy your summer. See you later.